an appointment for 2 o'clock. What for? An abortion. Ooh. So I sort of thought you want to figure an hour and a half to drive there, he said, plus traffic and time to park. It's a clinic, she said. They have parking. So let's say I'll pick you up about noon. It's 10:30 now. That give you enough time? Or I'll pick you up, she said. No, I'll drive, he said. 12 o'clock, okay? She was waiting in front of her apartment building. He watched as she strode to the car, a slender, dark-haired woman in fry boots and straight-legged jeans and an Oregon State sweatshirt. It doesn't show yet, she said. It's only 9 or 10 weeks, for Christ's sake. You were staring. Not at your stomach, at your tits. Huh. At your sweatshirt, actually. You didn't go to state. No, of course not. But I figured since I'm getting the abortion in Eugene, let the people there feel morally superior to a statey. If I was getting the abortion in Corvallis, I'd wear a U of O shirt. I see. If I had a Reed shirt, I'd wear that. Everybody likes to feel morally superior to the greedy Reedies. He lit a cigarette. She rolled down her window and said, Actually, it's Marvin's shirt. That asshole. Funny he always speaks well of you. I'll bet he does. Is it his kid? Jesus, no, I haven't seen him in 6 months. Is he even in town? I think I heard he went back to Berkeley. I'm not the person to ask. Well, neither am I. She fell silent. They were on the interstate, heading north toward Eugene, when she said, The thing is, I don't know whose it is. You're not talking about the sweatshirt. The kid. There's 3 people who might be up for Father of the Year honors. The funny thing is, I've been a very proper lady lately. I can't remember the last time you came by Patty Mac's. No, I've been staying out of the bars. And I'm all alone when I lower my lamp. I haven't been seeing anybody since Marvin the asshole, and we broke up in the fall, and it's June already. Today's what, the 2nd? I guess. I don't know how you thought he could have been the father. Well, people have been known to get back together for a quickie even after they've broken up. Yeah, she said, and her face softened into a smile. Yeah, we did that, didn't we? Once or twice. Want to pull over at the next rest area? Nothing safer than a pregnant lady. That's a joke, incidentally. I sort of thought it might be. Because I feel about as sexy as a burn victim. That's a pretty image. Yeah, I thought you'd like it. They fell silent. Traffic was light, and he kept the speed just over 60 miles an hour. The car, a Buick Century, had been originally equipped with a cruise control device, but it had been broken when he bought it, and he'd never bothered to get it fixed. The car had been 4 years old when he got it, and that had been 4 years ago. When the new models came out in the fall, the Buick would be 9 years old. It looked its age, too. Cars rusted quickly in western Oregon, and the Buick, never garaged and rarely washed, was going fast. It ran reasonably well, always started, never stalled out, but there were noises under the hood that might well be cause for anxiety if you knew what you were listening to. Around exit 154, she said, I have to tell you, Guthrie, I hate this. You want me to turn the car around? No, of course not. Because you don't have to go through with it. Yes, I do. If I broke the appointment today, I'd make another one tomorrow. I'm not going to have the kid. Well, that's up to you. She nodded. It's not as though I've never done this before. Oh? Once at college, once about, 5 years ago? Something like that. Not when you and I, no, earlier, months earlier, maybe a year earlier. I wouldn't have aborted a child of yours without telling you. Jesus. What? I wonder if anybody ever did. Did what? Abort a kid of yours? Didn't it ever happen that you know of? He shook his head.